11-year-old Demias Jimerson is from the Wilson Intermediate Football League, and he's so good at scoring touchdowns that the league has made a special rule for him, which basically says that he can only make a maximum of 3 touchdowns per game, just so the other players can get a shot at it. That's
amazing. They've actually reinstituted this old rule. They came up with another player that was awesome. We'll let the reporter explain.
Malvern hasn't seen a football player like this for a long time.
He's going to score almost every time he touches the ball.
At the young age of 11 years old, Demias Jimerson reminds a lot of people of Razorback great Madre Hill. Like Jimerson, Hill attended Wilson Intermediate School and dominated the football field so thoroughly, the league invoked what came to be known as the Madre Hill rule. Once Hill scored 3 touchdowns, if his team had a 14-point lead, officials banned him from scoring any more touchdowns. Now, for the first time since, the Wilson Intermediate Football League is using the Madre Hill rule again to tackle Demias Jimerson.
I kind of got shocked because I didn't know that was going to happen, but it did.
And now?
I'm okay with it.
Principal Terry Bryant says the rule isn't meant to punish Jimerson. It's there to help the other 5th and 6th graders on the field develop as football players too.
The other players on both teams, 21 are just left sort of, this is all Demias. So that's why the Madre Hill rule has been implemented.
But the Madre Hill rule is only for 5th and 6th grades. Next year, Jimerson goes to 7th.
I run hard and bring our team to victory. But God always comes first for anything, and grades second.
God, grades, then touchdowns. Madre Hill rule or not.
Precious.
I can't believe he's a 6th grader.
Yeah.
He's so mature for a 6th grader.
I know, and he's so fast.
I'm okay with it.
I'm ready to draft him for my fantasy football league right now. Okay, so here's a couple of things. He was twice as fast as anyone else on the field. It was amazing. It's like they looked like they were standing still, and he's just walking around them. Now, I have questions. They said he can't score any more touchdowns. So can he then run all the way to the 1 and take a knee? Keep running to the 1, take a knee, take a run to the 1. Or do they just ban him and take him out of the game? What if they're up by 14 points and they take him out of the game and they can't bring him back, and then they lose the game? That ain't right? So my guess is a guy like JR is going to be opposed to this rule because he's going to say, that's un-American, you should let him score 78 touchdowns. Go.
You know what the problem is? Okay, say my kid is one of those kids who looks like he's running in quicksand while this dude is juking and jerking between all of them. He may be upset and say, Dad, this guy, Jamaros, I think his name, Jamaris or something, I just can't catch him. I was like, well, let's work on it. If he's better than you, let's work on it. That's all you can do. I mean, do you want to win? Stop him. That's life. Stop him. Learn how to stop him. If you can't stop him, then hope to win the rest of your games, not that one. But, I mean, this is life. These are life lessons. This is a perfect opportunity to teach kids not to be losers, but to try and get better.
All right, so my kid's half Turkish, half Chinese. So here's what I tell him. Don't worry about it. Let's go play some ping pong. Okay, I'm playing. Look. I know. But you know what? Your kid, my kid, ain't going to catch that kid. Okay? Nobody's going to catch that kid. And the only reason why I'm not flipping out over it is because it's 5th and 6th graders. So I see what the principal's saying. Let them all play. They're just kids, right? And I also agree that once you get to 7th grade, let them whoop everybody's ass. Okay? Let them go to work, okay? Let them bring a blowtorch and a couple of pliers and go to work on those 7th graders.
And if you're a good coach, put together a scheme that completely surrounds this kid. Make him go to somebody else. And maybe the rest of his team sucks, and maybe they'll drop the ball when he throws it back across the field, because just surround this kid.
That I 100% agree with. I mean, let's do some coaching, right? I mean, if I'm playing against this kid, I tell my guys, I don't even want you to look at anybody else, okay? I want all 11 of you, forget where the ball is, okay? At least on the first drive, okay? We're going to make them adjust. First 2 or 3 drives. Don't even look at the ball. All 11, you go tackle that kid, okay? And then eventually when they bring it to other kids, then we'll have a conversation, okay?
And
right?
Last thing, I love this kid's attitude. He's like, at first I was upset, but I'm okay with it. And he's like, first comes God, then comes my grades, and then it was football. I mean, come on. I mean, you know what? That's like giving, you got to give props to his parents. Whoever taught him the way, his mindset and the way he approaches life. Because I'm sure there's a lot of spoiled-ass kids that'd be like, I can't believe they wanted me to score. Didn't you know I'm a superstar? Because a lot of parents would probably be like, you're the star. Don't let them tell you not to, you know.
Right. No, listen. You know, I'm agnostic. I love that kid. That's the greatest kid in the country. No, you're right. That upbringing is excellent. And I like that he thinks, oh, well, now the kids should have a shot at football, too. Let him play a little bit. And by the way, the fact that he does not have a gigantic ego is a minor miracle, okay? Because if they said, hey, Jang, I'm sorry, you got to sit down, you're scoring too many touchdowns. It's unfair to have you on the field because you're too good. I'd be like, not a big deal.
Oh, God.
Okay. But I'd be like, oh, you couldn't fit my head in the room. I couldn't get out the door because of the head situation. And this kid's like, well, I'm going to concentrate on my grades and God, and then, okay, well, this show, Come on, this kid's too good. I love it. All right, next year, I'm drafting him #1.
Hi, I'm Ben Mankiewicz along with Rookie Mankiewicz, and we're hosting TYT Sports, and we'd like you to subscribe, wouldn't we, Rookie? What are you looking at?